Serious warning from FERRERO to Alcaraz. After the fall in Paris, FERRERO's silence didn't last long. According to sources close to the team, the coach didn't hesitate to point out that the problem wasn't physical or tactical, but mental. Alcaraz, FERRERO said, had lost his hunger in the crucial points, something that once set him apart from the rest. In the training session after the tournament, the conversation was serious. He needed to change his mindset if he truly wanted to be the best again. "Carlos, the difference between you and Sinner right now is in the head," he is said to have told him. Harsh words, but necessary ones. FERRERO knows firsthand what it means to stay at the top. He was once world number one and understands that talent alone isn't enough when rivals study you every week. In Alcaraz's case, the coach noted that the young Merchant's energy fades in moments of frustration. Sinner, on the other hand, has learned to control his anxiety and remain calm even when the match gets tough. That mental maturity is what now separates the two. FERRERO insisted, "It's not enough to train your shots, you have to train your mind." The warning also came with a dose of self-criticism. FERRERO acknowledged that Alcaraz's schedule has been intense, with few breaks and too much media pressure. That's why, after Paris, he decided to reorganize his preparation: more active rest, fewer off-court commitments, and more consistent mental work. The goal is not only to win matches, but to recover the essence of the player who amazed the world in 2022, the one who played without fear and enjoyed every point as if it were the first. Sinner, for his part, represents everything Alcaraz aspires to be again: disciplined, composed, and confident. While the Italian grows stronger with every victory, the Spaniard is going through a period of self-redefinition. FERRERO doesn't hide his admiration for the work Sinner's team has done, especially in maintaining consistency. If Yannick wins, it's because he never deviates from the plan. He never disconnects. Those words, spoken with respect, were a challenge for Carlos, who must rediscover his best version before the ATP finals. The coach has also proposed a change in playing style. FERRERO wants Alcaraz to recover his baseline aggressiveness, but without rushing. In Paris, the Merchant made too many errors trying to win quick points, something that's unacceptable at his level. "You have to enjoy building points again," FERRERO reminded him, evoking the days when his tennis was unpredictable yet controlled. "The talent is still there. What's missing," says the coach, "is reconnection with patience." Finally, FERRERO warned that his margin for error is minimal. With Sinner leading the rankings and other names emerging, any misstep could be costly. "This isn't about defending points, it's about defending your identity," he concluded. And those words hit hard. Because beyond the ranking, FERRERO wants his pupil to understand that the real challenge isn't the opponent, it's himself. If he masters his mind, the number one spot will come naturally. In recent training sessions, a change has been noticeable. Alcaraz works with intensity but also with calm. FERRERO has incorporated breathing, visualization, and focus exercises between points. "Every ball is an opportunity, not a burden," he constantly repeats. The goal is to reinforce mindfulness and presence, avoiding distractions. In a sport where the mind becomes the most dangerous rival, psychological discipline will be the Merchant's new weapon on his road back. Meanwhile, Sinner's rise serves as a mirror. The Italian has found the perfect balance between power and control, something FERRERO wants Carlos to study without copying. "Learn from him, but don't try to be him," he warned. That phrase marked a turning point. Alcaraz doesn't need to become a replica, but a more stable version of himself. His explosive style will remain his trademark, but now it must be paired with a mentality capable of withstanding the pressure of every major tournament. The current tennis circuit doesn't make things easier. With Djokovic pacing his schedule and new figures like Fritz and Shelton closing in on the top, every tournament matters. FERRERO knows this, and that's why he emphasizes consistency. "You can't rely on one great tournament a year, you need steadiness," he told him after Paris. The message is clear: ranking points are a consequence, not the goal. The key is to rediscover the joy of the process, to compete with purpose, not with fear of losing what's been achieved. The coming months will be decisive. After Paris, FERRERO has planned preparation focused on hard courts, with special attention to the start of the 2026 season. The goal: to arrive in Australia with confidence and the hunger of someone determined to reclaim what's his. Alcaraz has received the message and knows time is ticking. If he can find that balance between drive and control, the battle for number one with Sinner promises to become a legendary rivalry, worthy of a new era in modern tennis. Carlos Alcaraz makes a decision for the next season. Finishing the year as world number one remains the Merchant's top priority, but he's also planning ahead for next season, and he's already confirmed his presence at Queen's, a tournament that always brings him good luck. The tennis season is coming to an end, And while Carlos Alcaraz still has 2 major events left, he and his team are already planning the next season. With the Davis Cup Finals and ATP Finals still to come, the player from El Palmar has already confirmed several events for the coming year. One of them is the Queen's Club Championships in London. It's a tournament that always brings back great memories for Carlos. He's a 2-time champion there, and every time he's played it, he's gone on to reach the Wimbledon final. The event serves as a warm-up for the British Major. Alcaraz first played there in 2023, when he won the title and later captured Wimbledon. He returned in 2024, losing in the second round to Jack Draper, and in 2025, he lifted the trophy again, defeating Jiri Lehecka. Queen's is a very special tournament for me, one I look forward to every year. This year was incredible, coming back and winning my second title here, Alcaraz said. The men's tournament will take place from June 13 to 21, while the women's event runs from June 6 to 14, with defending champion Amanda Anisimova already confirmed to participate. Alcaraz's grass season routine. Queen's, an ATP 500 event, is one of the best warm-ups for Wimbledon because the grass used is very similar to that of the All England Club. Typically, after Roland Garros, Alcaraz heads to London, rents a house near the All England Club, and stays there for about a month with the goal of winning both titles. Carlos Alcaraz to start the year facing Sinner. To warm up for 2026, nothing better than the first clash between the 2 top players in the world. Spain's Carlos Alcaraz and Italy's Yannick Sinner will play an exhibition match in Incheon, South Korea, on January 10, 8 days before the start of the Australian Open, the first Grand Slam of the season. It will be the first time Sinner and Alcaraz face each other in that Asian country. Usually, neither of them plays official tournaments before Australia, preferring exhibition matches as preparation for the year's first major. In Melbourne, Sinner will defend his title. The title yet to be decided in the ATP. Right now, only one question remains: how will the rankings end this year? Sinner, with his Masters 1000 title in Paris, has taken the top spot from Alcaraz, but he'll lose it again next Monday when the 2024 ATP Finals points come off. However, this Sunday, a new edition of the ATP Finals begins in Turin, where Alcaraz only needs to win 3 matches to secure the year-end #1 ranking for the second time in his career, matching Bjorn Borg, Stefan Edberg, and Leighton Hewitt. Carlos Alcaraz is finalizing his preparation in Murcia before flying to Turin this Wednesday for his 3rd consecutive ATP Finals appearance, November 9 to 16. At stake are both the title of Maestro, previously won by Manolo Orantes and Alex Corretja for Spain, and the year-end world #1. Yannick Sinner has reclaimed the top position in the entry list, but the real ranking to watch is the 2025 race, where the Mercian leads by 1,050 points. That means Carlitos only needs 500 points to guarantee the top spot. Practically, that translates to 3 group stage wins at the finals, or 2 wins and a semi-final appearance. Sinner, champion last Sunday in Paris, landed in Turin on Monday afternoon. Alcaraz will arrive Wednesday midday, check into his hotel, and, according to Marca, head straight to the Inalpai Arena for his first training session. Yannick Sinner explains the changes he made since the US Open to regain #1. It's been 2 brilliant weeks for Yannick Sinner during the indoor hard-court swing in Europe, first claiming the ATP 500 title in Vienna, then the Masters 1000 crown in Paris, reaffirming his position a step above the rest, even while managing some physical issues from the natural wear and tear of the long season. The 24-year-old Italian has shined again since losing the US Open final to Carlos Alcaraz, and after defeating Felix Auger-Aliassime in the French capital, he revealed what's changed in recent months. "I'm not doing anything special. I just try to do what every other player does, to keep improving. I put a lot of effort into it and try to step out of my comfort zone often, especially in training, to understand what areas can help me in the future. Sometimes you don't play to win every point, you try to do something different. I try to play with the score. If I'm a break-up, I try to be more aggressive," he explained.